Web photo galleries offer an excellent chance to show off your photos. You can direct potential publishers and photo buyers to the gallery site where you display your photos. These galleries offer a shopping cart feature that allows you, for a commission, to actually sell your photos from the gallery, either as fine art, wall decor, or for publication in a book, magazine, or commercial print product. But is a gallery worthwhile to your bottom line? Like a stockbroker who charges a commission to handle your account, a web gallery will advertise their gallery, and this will get possible exposure for you.
So you've seen the photo malls or the photo galleries, the micro stock services. It might seem that the logical and easiest way to promote your photography would be to place your photos on one of these sites, where the mall webmaster will hopefully aggressively bring in customers to you. Web galleries, or photo malls as they're called, or online stock services, are an easy way to get your photos on the web. However, some of these photo malls that you'll encounter are a nice place to visit, but you wouldn't want to live there. Others are ritzy, and your pocketbook or your accountant would cringe at the thought of signing up. Some are nice for the ego, but not very practicable, well, because there are not too many visitors. So test the waters, talk around, and then take the plunge. Your business can benefit if you establish a presence for yourself on the web, but you need to look closely at whether you should plan to make your website primarily a place to display your photos. While it sounds logical for a photographer to set up his or her website to be a gallery of his or her photos, be careful when considering placing a selection of images on a service provider's web photo mall. The sales don't always come in, and if you don't have customers, you're not in business. We speak with 10 to 20 photo editors each day here at PhotoSource International. We ask them if they're surfing the net or if they look at online images. They tell us they look for sources of images. Then they look for the photographer's actual photos. Keep in mind that your website is a business venture. For your venture to be successful, you need to attract the customers. Photo buying customers. Photo buyers are beginning to migrate onto the web, learning that the web is a tool that they can make their photo search and acquisition tasks easier. However, these buyers are utilizing text descriptions of photos and photographers' specialties. Buyers are not surfing the web to get involved in time-consuming prospect of looking at pretty pictures on the web, online. Yeah, they just don't have time for that. The biggest problem coming up is the oversaturation of good photos. Will that price be driven down even more? Every week, each of the 36 sites add around 10,000 to 40,000 new photos, and that's near correct. 36 sites. There might be, depending on when you're listening to this, there might be 6 sites. That's a lot. No one knows what the total number of photos cyberspace offers, but you can be sure 99% of them are the what we call the saleable type, the ones that have a shelf life of about 5 years, depending on the trends and the clothing and the hairstyles, car models, equipment, computers, scanners, even the skylines of cities. They're all changing, and as they do, the pictures go out of style. The total, well, could be in the multiple millions and eventually the trillions in a decade. No doubt this will tend to drive the price down even more. It's the old idea, economics, supply and demand. Photographers in the field of microstock are beginning to appreciate the lifestyle of the amateur author who's out to write the great American novel. About 500,000 manuscripts are written each year. You knock off a zero and 50,000 reach a publisher's desk. Knock off another zero and 5,000 are actually published. They initially actually publish about 10,000 copies. So then you knock off another zero and only about 500 are selected for a second printing. And then you even knock off another zero and 5 are considered for national awards. These are rounded figures, of course, but they're close to reality. So if you expect to make it big in the microstock arena, this is the reality. And besides, while you're not photographing every hour of the day, you're watching which competitor is creeping up behind you in the race to pass you. So let's face it, if you don't specialize in your photographic interest specialty, the prospect for the future in microstock for you is, well, it's not good. However, if you switch your strategy and aim for only pictures that you love to take in the narrow niche that you enjoy, you'll succeed.